Hi there! Thanks for tuning in to our virtual career exploration series. Today we'll be showing you Jameson, an emergency medical technician at American Ambulance. As an EMT, it is Jameson's job to provide emergency medical services to people in need.
My name is Jameson. I am 23 years old. Currently work with American Ambulance as an EMT, which stands for Emergency Medical Technician. You basically work in the healthcare field. You are the first responder. You're always the first on scene to provide patient care, making sure the patient is all right. Some of my responsibilities as an EMT is to make sure, so we usually the first on scene, whether it's a 911 call, we make sure the patient is nice and stable. We are trained on different things such as doing um, CPR, stopping bleeding, any type of medical treatment you would have to do to keep a patient stable before you get to the hospital. They required you to do community service as well. So community service, I didn't really like it back then, but now I'm looking back at it. It really helped a lot because it really prepares you before you done graduate in high school. So doing that, it taught you how to manage your time normally, and then after school, it's basically the same thing you kind of learn it from high school before you go in the real world. To work as an EMT, the skills you basically, um, for me, you gotta be patient. You gotta be nice with people, be able to interact with patients in conversation, make them feel better, and have empathy for them, because they're in a situation. Usually, when they call for an ambulance, is because they are having a bad day. You gotta make them feel better, making sure that they're not doing worse than that they are doing right now.
Experience that course.
So for the EMT program, it's 3 months long, a week. You will come in 3 days a week. It's basically 4 to 5 hours, depending how long you have to do the chapters, or how many chapters you have to do in a day. Um, Basically, you come in class, you say there's chapters of human anatomy. You have to know pharmacology and all those things, how to do patient care, how to interact with the patient. Um, Once you're done with that, it was really interesting. And then you had a mix of classes and then doing skills, such as splinting, or even like stopping bleeding, and also doing CPR and mannequins, or in real life also. And yeah, that was pretty much it. It was really interesting. For those who are interested to go as a EMT, um, I would really advise you be patient, um, and then understand what anybody you come in contact with, what they're going through. Try to talk to them, give them good advice, the best care, because you don't know if you're gonna see them tomorrow, what they're gonna treat everybody as you would treat your family members, or how would you like to be treated. The school part of it, it's be attentive and ask question when you don't know something. Don't just assume that it's how you think it is. Ask question because it is a learning environment. Um, there's never stupid questions. Ask questions so you can know what you're doing. With my job, there's a lot. There's a lot that I enjoy a lot. First of all, coming in, working with my partner, it's always a good experience. Talking to them, knowing what they did during the weekend, and crack some jokes. Um, Going out doing patient care is also something that I like doing. And then you're always constantly moving. You don't stay in one spot, and that's the type of person I like to move around. I don't like to just stay in one spot. And then knowing that every time you have a patient, they're having a bad time, you gotta make sure they end up the ride with a smile on their face. And this is my thing. I always make sure they end up with a smile. I like to know that they're doing fine, they're doing better, feeling better, and yeah.
If you're a compassionate person and you work well under pressure, then being an EMT might be for you.